Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Pisces. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Um, for this reading, I have chosen a 9-position spread. So let's begin, beginning in the first scene here. This is our opening scene, and this is having to do with somebody who's sitting on something. I feel like somebody's being stubborn with the information that they have, or at least this was the issue with the mushrooms growing at the root of this tree. Now, these issues could be surrounding some long-term decision. It feels like this person, they're really stubborn. I feel like their stubbornness has created some distance between you. Although it is temporary, it is a kind of dangerous energy to sit in. And this person will come to realize that. I feel like they keep changing their mind, you know. I mean, it could be ego playing a part in this, possibly. This person, I don't know, they're telling me they may feel they know more than you about this subject. If that makes sense to you, that's what I'm hearing in the moment. I feel like there's an unwillingness to compromise, frankly, on something, some long-term decision, and they're being really stubborn about this. They're not backing down at all, and I feel like this has driven kind of the stake in further and causing this distance between you and a lot of heartbreak. So here they're sitting, here they're standing, and they are being shown to be the emperor, who is indeed very stubborn and can appear very cold on the outside, but I feel like they are not what they appear. I feel like whatever ice is on their heart in the moment because of this decision, it's going to melt. I mean, they're looking at a thought. That's the thought they're going back and forth on, and I feel that is to give in and to compromise is really is really what they're thinking in order to overcome the issues between you. And it appears like there's a lot of it could appear like there's very many issues between you, but really it's their unwillingness, I suppose, to compromise and to want to control or be in control. And I mean, if that is the case, then they need to look at the deeper or root issue of why they feel the need to control, because it may go down deeper into their roots. The issue here could be much deeper than they actually realize. But I mean, if they would actually just stop and ask themselves, well, why do I need to be in control, and really reflect on that question, I feel like they would fall upon the answer easy enough. I feel like they would be, if they could just quiet their mind for a minute or two and reflect on that question, it would change a whole lot. Yeah, see, they have fears. They hmm, There's something they need to get off their chest. Uh, they're still looking at that thought. And it has to do with, okay, so this thought has to do with some type of security, or a question concerning security or home, home and family security, the security of the family, something to that effect. And it could even be the buying and or selling of property that maybe belong to the both of you, but they feel they know more than you. I don't want to go into too much detail on that particular subject, but I feel like that could be what this is about. Them feeling that they know more than you about some property or something having to do with the material, tangible world that affects the both of you or affects the family. It could even be about moving in together for those of you who are early in your relationship and this type of situation is going on. It's, again, it's like, here we have the Ten of Cups, and it's pouring rain on somebody's Ten of Cups, you know. This is supposed to be your happily ever after. So this could very well be with having to do with moving in together, or a home, or something long term. It's now unclear. It's pouring rain, but this is the card of the family that sticks together. Okay? Why? Because it is greatly valued. There's a warning here. Through looking back at the journey, it's what they need to do. Remember I said they need to kind of stop and reflect about why they feel they need to control this situation. Or to control even everything in their life. They could be somebody very controlling. They need to look at that. You see, there's a warning here with the first tower. There's two towers here. So this one hasn't happened, and I feel it is just the shadow of this one that could come in if they don't go back and see what they need to see, having to do with, I feel it has to do with compromising, because in this tower, you're both on different floors, indicating you're not agreeing about something. Is it really worth it in the end? If because of somebody's unwillingness to compromise that the tower falls? A round crown on a square tower doesn't fit. And so, I feel like somebody may be trying to force their opinion or view on someone, and that will not work. It will cause this tower to happen. Through memory, okay, they're giving you a hint on how to get through the energy, you or them, whoever this is for. Through remembrance, there will be luck. And this is why the world is here. To put this person in check. Okay, stop. Have a look. Pay attention. Because if you continue in this manner, the tower is going to fall. And you might lose something of great value. for whomever this is for, you know. So, um, the other person is hurting. They feel perhaps somewhat deceived by their partner. Um, their heart is breaking, although the swords have fallen out. Maybe some very harsh words were spoken by the other person. Um, you know, something that penetrated the heart and made them feel somewhat deceived, having to do with that situation that the other person was being stubborn about. This person is going to get a wake-up call. It's what's going to turn the situation around. It's like I said, they may appear to be cold on the outside, having to do with whatever this is, but the ice that's there is going to melt, okay? Because we have them, although they are standing here or trying to stand on their decision, I feel like they are longing to put an end to this. I feel like they love you enough, frankly, to see what needs to be done here. You're going to get communication that will close the distance between you. You are going to receive an apology for their behavior and for not being more understanding of your opinions, your views, and your needs. Okay? This is what they're telling me. Wisdom has been gained here with this clock. There's some very intense feelings here surrounding another chance or surrounding a decision. There's a new opportunity that will open up to fix things. And it feels like now is the time. Now is the time, with that cuckoo clock being there. This can be, it's like with this clock, I'll just show it to you because there's many things going on in this clock. This could be reminding us of time and how we use time. And do we really want to spend it creating distance between the person that we love just because we want to get our own way? So this clock is like reminding us to use our time more wisely. Do not sit in this energy too long, because if you do, there's a tower coming if you do, and you don't really want that for whomever this is for. And so this emperor, it's an interesting story. This emperor, he's actually, there's a realization of this, there's a realization of his actions, and there's a realization of how he has hurt you. And he didn't want to do that because he loves you ultimately. He will come in to tell you something. He will come in to apologize. He's going to be the first because he knows he's hurt you. He's going to be the first to make the move to end the conflict. Something that has been causing him pain, even though he may not have shown it, even though he may have had this cold armor or this suit of armor on that made him appear cold, he was feeling it behind that armor. He was feeling it. This person loves you. The child is a new beginning, that it is the early stages of something. It is renewal of hope. That happens. This person is coming in to say they're sorry, to clear something up. The Two of Love is a very deep connection here that is shared between you and this person. This person is making a choice and I feel it is to compromise, because both of these hands hold the coin. Both of the hands hold the cup. This is about sharing. It's about sharing. The Two of Love indicates that if your relationship has been troubled, improvements will be seen now, especially that it's coming with that Ace of Coins. Somebody's getting a wish, and whatever this person is telling you with the dog being here, you can trust what they're saying. This person is faithful to you. The reason that they were trying to control something, that comes from someplace deeper, and that's a totally another issue, but it affects the relationship, so it really needs to be looked at. But now this becomes stabilized. Improvements are seen. Now we do have the communication card in your overall energy. And so this marker reminds you of many things for you or for them, related to how you speak to the world and how it speaks to you. It asks you to be clear and to seek clarity in all communications between yourself and others in your life. Well, I mean, this is just fitting so perfectly with what is going on. Perhaps you need to call someone or write a letter, send a message. That's exactly what they're thinking, and that's exactly what they're going to do. This card is indicating that it is the right time to do this, and you also had that message right here in the time. Communication at this moment is highlighted in all areas of your life, actually. But please remember that it is not just about talking. It is about developing receptivity and learning to listen, which is what they needed to do right here at the beginning. It's what they weren't doing and what was needed to be learned, and indeed has been learned. And then you had, I see, Joy sitting here. This marks a time for a celebration. This marks the completion of a project, the attainment of a goal, or the end of a very long, arduous cycle or journey. So this, we know, this separation or distance between you is coming to an end, and a solution has been found. You see, when this card appears, when you are thirsty for information, this card, or for answers, this card promises that you will find a well to quench that thirst. When cold, a blanket. When hungry, nourishment. Joy brings blessings from the fruits of actual labor. So there is joy and happiness in action, in the action to communicate and to listen. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has donated. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone. Have a very safe holiday. Many blessings. Bye for now.